Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well. First and foremost, can you hear me? Can you see me? As you can see, I am not at home at the moment. I'm out and about. I had some meetings this morning. Therefore, I'm doing this on the road because obviously, still got to do what we've got to do. Lovren speaks about Salah's reported disrespect. Diaz has been linked with a move away again. And on top of that, Joe Gomez is injured once again. Sit back, relax, people. This is the morning beat up show live. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, hope you're well. First and foremost, sorry, my voice is still a bit croaky, still not fully over my little flu bout that I've had recently. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? That's the first thing, because obviously I'm not at home. I'm in the car filming this. Wanted to get this show out and wanted to make sure you guys get your morning meetup show this Monday. So can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you just throw a little comment in the chat just to let me know? Shout out to Rims. That's, that's a name still. Marcel, big up yourself. OYB, Allier, Pablo. Yes, 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 yes. Big up everyone. I hope you're well. Yeah, doors are locked. Yeah, getting jumped while I'm streaming live will be crazy. God willing, that never happens to me. Right, where do I begin? Dejan Lovren, ex-Liverpool centre-back, who is very good friends with Mo Salah, no secrets there, has been speaking out regarding Mo Salah's contract situation, and he believes it's now closer more than ever that Salah's actually going to leave rather than stay. Also alluding to the fact that he believes that the hierarchy of disrespecting Salah. Now, I mean, he said what we're all feeling, right? Hearing it from him though kind of hits home and hits a little bit different. The reason I say that is because you wonder what's been said between him and Salah. You wonder if he was put up to this by Salah. I doubt it. I don't see why Salah would have to do that. I think he's got everyone in the fan base rooting for him. I don't think Salah needs to go on a PR tour as such to get a new contract. What I will say though is when Lovren and other people are coming out saying this, it kind of it makes you think like what is going on behind the scenes. How is Salah not been given his contract? And I know a lot of people believe that Salah's already signed his contract or he's already agreed terms, but it hasn't been released. If it had been, there's no reason why Lovren would say this stuff. If it had been, there's no reason why Salah would say stuff he said before. I keep on saying it, and I hope to God I'm wrong. I see all three players leaving. Well, all four if you can include in Yaros as well, but Yaros I expect to leave. Trent, Salah, and Virgil leaving on a free is calamitous on so many levels. And again, there's no confirmation that's going to happen. But as June gets closer, even the most positive of fan, even the most optimistic of fans, surely must be getting a little bit like worried at this point. Like what's being established here? How are we not in a position where we can tie down these three players who are three of the best players at the club? They're all top five players at the club. You could obviously include Allison in there. You've got McAllister, Grav. Ibu's having a great season as well. But in terms of historically, over the last 4, 5, 6 years, Trent, Virgil, and Salah have been three of the most important players at Liverpool Football Club. And you're right, Marcel. Why would Lovren put this information out? Why not? I mean, if he's been asked about it, bro, like again, I don't know. Let's say me, Matt, and Drift were working for a corporation. Let's say the corporation was called John Brown, and let's say Drift's contract's coming to an end, and I know they're not offering him good terms, and someone says, "Look, Cal, what's the situation with Drift? Is John Brown going to give him a new contract?" And I go, "Look, I'll be honest. I feel like Drift Probably feels like he's being disrespected with the offer he's been given at the moment. That's me speaking off my own back. That's not Drift putting me up to it, but Lovren's got no like no lead. What's the word I'm looking for? He's got no need to have loyalties to the club. His loyalties are um to his friend who's Salah. Big up Jamie in the chat. Jay, I don't think he is this time, bro. I don't see why he would say it if he doesn't believe it, Jay, bro. And it is a little bit of a worry for me. I can't lie. It's not a little bit actually. It's a real worry for me. It's a worry that this isn't being dealt with. It's a worry that these things continue to happen. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. The longer this contract stuff draws out, though, the worse it's getting. Because I do think it could start to have an effect on the team. We've already seen it have an effect on Trent so far this season. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm shocked at a couple of you attacking Lovren. I mean, he's just saying what he feels. I mean, is Lovren not saying what we all think? Like, do we not think Salah's being disrespected here? Do we not think Salah should be signing a new contract? I don't know. I don't see what's different from Lovren saying it to one of us saying it. Either way, I'd like to see a resolution. Well, no, a resolution means he could go. I'd like to see Salah get a new contract. I would just like to see him get a new contract, man. I don't see why it's so hard to give Salah a new contract. I really don't. I don't get what's the delay. I don't get what the hold up is. All I do know is extremely frustrating. And yeah, I just want him to get that new contract along with Virgil and Trent so we can really attack the summer transfer window and really do what we need to do going forward as well. So that's my thoughts on that. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on that. On to other bad news, and that is Joe Gomez. Anyone who watched that Plymouth game, a game that I'll never watch again, saw that Joe Gomez went off early in the first half with what appeared to be some sort of muscle injury in his leg. I need to ask you guys a question. Are you worried? Are you worried about centre back situation? Because I am. I'm really worried because I know it's not a hamstring tear, but the fact that he come back and he pulled up like that, and you could see it when Plymouth almost had a chance. He was running and sprinting next to an attacker, and he just stopped, and that's not good to see. And we're now down to three centre backs, four if you're going to include Endo, but Endo's has to cover midfield as well. We're down to three centre backs, and one of which is not having a good season and is not trusted by Slot at all. Nalo, after the debut he had in the Champions League, his confidence might be quite low as well. It's imperative now we keep Konate fit and Virgil. I think we sometimes take for granted Virgil's fitness and availability. It's imperative we keep those guys fit now. I just don't know how much rotation we'll get now. And look, it's imperative we keep Kwanzaa fit because look, God forbid Kwanzaa gets an injury. What happens then? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Obviously, especially with the Everton game coming up, but I believe we should be able to navigate that result. Given that the players were rested, if they don't get a win, then going out in the FA Cup looks even worse. If I'm going to be honest, yeah, man. I need to see what's going to happen in that Everton game. But I wish Joe Gomez a speedy recovery. I hope it's nothing serious. Obviously, no Trent. I didn't expect Trent to be available for this game. I think Trent will probably be back for the Wolves game. But Bradley was rested as well, so we'll see there. I want to ask you guys a question, just one word answer, because again, I spoke about this yesterday. Are you guys happy we're at the FA Cup? Because I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fans being like, "Oh, this is good. It's a blessing in disguise." Are you guys? Is anyone genuinely happy we're out of the FA Cup? Genuine question, because I kind of want to see where everyone's thought process is with it, because I'm not. Yeah, this is what I mean. I don't get the notion of being happy to get knocked out of a trophy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just thought I'd ask the question. Maybe I'm in the minority now when it comes to this stuff. And if I am, fair enough. But yeah, fairs, fairs. On to Luis Diaz. He's been linked with a move away from Liverpool. Again, another player who's in contract negotiations, and nothing has come of it. He's 28 very soon, if I'm not mistaken, if he's not 28 already, and going to the last 2 years of his contract. And he wants a massive pay increase, which I think he deserves, given the climate of football at the moment and sort of the going rate. However, it doesn't look like the club are looking to give him that sort of contract. So it looks as though we will potentially cash in on him in the summer. Um, a lot of people, including myself, think that he will end up at Barcelona. He's spoken about, his dad's spoken about, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So that'd be a dream for him to play there. One of his favourite players of all time is Neymar as well, who also played at Barcelona. I wouldn't be surprised if he went there. The question I want to ask you guys, though, is if we do sell Diaz in the summer, do we move Chiesa over to the left-hand side? So you have him and Gakpo competing for that position, and then do you then go and get someone who can compete with Mo if Mo stays beyond his contract, which I don't know if will happen? How would you navigate this one, and how much do you think we should demand for Luis Diaz as well? I don't think we should take anything less than 50 mil personally, but I'd love to know what you guys think on that one. Couple of you saying Anthony Gordon. Yeah, I mean, we need to have a little discussion about Anthony Gordon because, again, I'm not saying I want Anthony Gordon, but I think a lot of people are quite disrespectful about Anthony Gordon in the summer, including like people who are quite known in the content creation world. Like, I think I was a bit disrespectful. I think me and Matt and Drift were disrespectful. I'd love to know where everyone's thought process is with it now because he's having a decent season and he's linking up really well with Isak. Again, another player we've been loosely linked with. I don't think we'll sign either of the two because I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Anthony Gordon sign a new contract recently as well? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I do think we need to buy smartly though. And I would move Chiesa over to the left hand side. And look, Chiesa after yesterday's performance is still being judged as well. So we need to see if he's up to it on a consistent basis because the Chiesa we saw yesterday was woeful, man. It was really, really bad. Nico Williams, I mean, doesn't get the greatest of numbers at Athletic Bilbao at the moment. Would that improve if he's in a better team around better players? Maybe, but he's not getting great numbers. Rodrigo from Real Madrid, I don't think he'll leave Real Madrid to come to Liverpool, and I don't think we'd spend that sort of money to get him, especially given how other things we need to address this summer as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. But yeah, love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that one. Um, I'm going to wrap up there, guys, because I'm parked in a spot where I can't be for too long. And I need to get back home and do some video editing and some other stuff as well. Plus, we'll be back later on live this evening as well. So we can delve into some more of these topics in more detail alongside Drift and Matt as well. So people, once I get my voice going as well, please do smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We'll be back around 8:30, 9 p.m. this evening. Preview for the Everton game will be tomorrow, people, so don't worry about that. That will be happening. And then we'll be live on Wednesday as well. Clark Kent's nice Lambo, bro. One day, God willing. In fact, I don't even know if I want a Lambo. If I get a Lambo, it'd be the SUV. I wouldn't get like a sports Lambo. But yeah, one day, Clark Kent, maybe. Who knows? God willing, man. God willing. But now, Kopish community, always a pleasure. Nothing but love for you all. Thank you very much. Like the video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until I see you a bit later, people. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish out. Take care.